Too fast.
Maybe it's the milk.
I don't use milk.
All right, all right.
Stomach.
We never applauded that. Okay, that was Brian Adams. He's our Sergeant of Arms. This is Stephanie
Raptors.
Raptors, and she's our recording secretary. Corresponding secretary.
Okay, you're off to a good start, Joe.
This sends out the email. How many people are looking in on the 49th Precinct Council sheet? Okay, he's going to give it to you later to make sure. And you can get some up to date information just by tuning in on that page. So, Julia Mazzella is our vice president. Commanding officer, Captain Alps, and this gentleman is Captain Ordonez.
What'd you eat today? What'd you eat earlier?
No, it's not that. It's the coffee.
Did you have it black?
No, it's the bread.
State Thurman, Community Affairs.
I think I drank it too fast.
Community Affairs Officer, Detective. Andrea Siegel, she's our Assistant Secretary. And Kay Cardona, who's
It's stats.
Oh, stats.
for the raffle.
I don't understand the damn thing.
Also,
I don't mean it. That's how it means. I don't know what it means.
Officer of the month, I know him well. And he's a champion. So, tonight, we're going to go and we're going to look at our election process. We'll also take nominations from the floor. The chairperson of that committee will stand up near the end of the meeting and give you an overlay of what's going to happen and how it happened and why it happened. So, Tyrone Modesto is
Madeiras.
usually I get the A wrong.
Could you do this real quick? I gotta go to the bathroom.
What am I doing?
Just point. It's already on.
And that's our assistant district attorney. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to hear from Captain Alps. He's going to give us a rundown on what's going on in our communities and also present our cop of the month. Captain Alps, you.
Well, I appreciate everyone coming out tonight and the rainy night. It shows what a great community we have, very involved. So I thank you for coming out. Please announce Captain Ordonez is by my side. 31 years of experience. Police department. I look forward to working with him. I have a lot to learn from him. So it's great to have him with me. Big support. As a command, we're doing well. Down in crime year to date, we're down 7.1%. The only 7 major we're losing is and that is driven primarily by domestic violence. I've said this repeatedly at many community council meetings. So we have 16 additional felony assaults compared to last year, and 13 of them are domestic violence related. So overall, we're doing very well in crime. What I like to do is, when I have the community council meetings, I like to talk about the community, area specific, what my area is. So almost every area, Van Ness, Morris Park, Pelham Gardens, everyone's seen a decrease in crime. Everyone. Morris Park has seen a significant decrease in crime. This year they've only had 62 7 majors reported. Last year they had 94 this time last year. That's a big decrease. And that's seen a decrease as well, 100 versus 108, so 8 less crimes. Still concerned about burglaries and car breaking down in the Van Ness area. You have 5 more burglaries this year compared to last year. There's an individual that we're still looking for in Bridgefords area. I spoke about him passed community council meetings. He's wanted for a burglary. So we'll be passing that one to fly around. He's someone in the Van Ness area that's hitting the residents. Again, Morris Park's doing great. Pelham Gardens, which is basically Allerton to Pelham. This is what I'm calling Allerton to Pelham, Hutch to Williamsbridge Road. Seen decrease in crime, 2 less crime. 41 versus 43. Pelham Garden usually accounts for about 12% of the overall crime in the command. And that's where it's on pace, same amount. Allerton is a different story. We have issues up in Allerton. And it's always been a focus of mine. I've always said this, everything west of Williamsbridge Road is my focus. That's where my crime is. West of Williamsbridge Road is accounting for about 70% of the overall crime in the command. How much? 70%. So my resources are geared in that area. When we talk about Allerton, crime's going to happen up in Allerton.
Yeah.
It's going to be a robbery. That's my concerns up there. So right now, year to date, 132 next crime in Allerton versus 95 last year. So that's 18 additional crimes compared to last year. I was looking at those 18. 11 of them are domestic felony assault. Okay? And 9, we also have 9 additional grand larcenies. So the robberies have decreased by 1 in Allerton. Burns have increased by 3, and the GLAs are down by 2. So Allerton is a concern of mine, and also Van Ness. So we're just going to keep focusing in on that area. I put a car down in Van Ness, called Van Ness Auto, calling it the overnight hours to keep you guys safe down there. And combat the burglaries. We haven't had a burglary down there on the board for a bit, so we're going to catch up and do well. East Chester, Laconia area is 39 versus 42 for index crimes, so we're down 3 up in Laconia, East Chester area. But that's the one area where I took, we took non-fatal shooting, and that was in East Chester houses, which we talked about that, we made an arrest. Again, domestic violence accounts for about 15.8% of the crime in the command, and domestic violence also accounts for about 51% of our felony assaults. So when you look at the crimes CompStat page and you see 85 felony assaults, you know, and that 42 of them are domestic violence. So we have a lot of work to do. We had a lot of workshop at the command today. We had the explorers, a lot of youth turned out. It's great to see them. They're an inspiration to me today. I tell you, they're involved. Unlike my generation, I was just talking about this with Jay and Dave. The youth today are just amazing. They're involved, they're engaged. They came out to this workshop. There was probably about 30 of them at least. From all different areas of the command. And we talked about domestic violence, how it's it's almost like a psycho violence. It's learned behavior. And when these kids are seeing violence in home, when they grow up, it might perpetuate and continues. So we provided strategies to combat domestic violence, and we had some a workshop and a scenario, and we had service providers available, because we know a lot of this violence in homes has underlying issues, whether it's mental health or stuff like that. So it was a good educational experience, and I appreciate the kids showing up and giving us support, and it was a great turn. So again, crime is doing well. There's some significant incidents you may have not seen, may have or may not have seen in the media. I'm sure you probably have some questions about. We had an arrest at 1741 Colvin Avenue, where 10 individuals were arrested for gambling location. It's like a social club after hours location. We received the tip and we did surveillance outside. Based on announcement, we made 10 arrests. Some people may view that what's a big deal? They're in this place. They're just socializing and having a few drinks and the gambling on the side. Well, I see it in a different way, and some people in the community see it a different way. It attracts an element that can be problematic. Large quantities of money on a table out in an open area. You can have people with bad intent and violence come in and maybe rob the location. That's a problem. When you're serving alcohol and you're combined with this gambling activity that's all unregulated, it can cause issues and violence within the people that are there. So it's a big win. Lieutenant Hickman did that operation. My right-hand man. I tell you, when I need something executed, he gets it done. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's executed. He's an asset to the precinct, and he's doing great work, so I appreciate that. The other thing you've seen in the paper was the grow house at 1723 Fowler. Excellent work by our intel team that received the tip. Investigated it, did what we call knock and talk, knock on the door. They engaged the occupant on the house. They see crack cocaine in plain view. They go down and they swear out a search warrant, which allows us to search the whole premises. We make our way up to the second floor. You can smell a strong odor of marijuana. Overwhelming. We get up to the second floor, and there's 4 rooms divided up. And it was an elaborate system where the walls were insulated. They had tapped into the electrical system, bypassing the meter so Con Ed wouldn't register the amount of electricity they were drawing, so they could supply energy and lighting and heat to the upper floor to harvest these plants. What was growing up there was marijuana in various stages. So they also tapped into the water lines, which we got to look into the DEP, see what was going on with that. But I'll tell you, the individual that built this system was pretty skilled. Shame he didn't put it into a positive, method. But it was very elaborate. We ended up cutting down the plants. We're approximating about 50 pounds of marijuana. Street value, I don't know, maybe $1,000 a pound. New York guy, we gotta look into that. But the individual was placed under arrest, through bill, grand jury. He was charged with felony possession of marijuana. So that's a good thing. He was on parole for burglary. He had absconded from parole, and he was missing for about 4 years. So that's a big, big win for the community, North Park. I was happening talking to Bob Times about it today. I happened to notice an article out in Sacramento about a grow house. Some people are saying, what's the big deal, marijuana? Okay. So there's a grow house in marijuana. What happens is apparently there's a home invasion and there's a shooting and 2 people were killed. What happens is when you have these marijuana grow houses, or you're dealing in large amounts of marijuana, you're also dealing in a large amount of cash. When you're dealing with a large amount of cash, kind of like the gambling spot, you have to protect your spot. What are you going to have? You're going to have guns, and then violence leads to violence. It's not necessarily the marijuana that it's the trade. And plus that individual, full of scholar, burglary. He did at least 4 or 5 burglaries prior. So that was a big win for the community. Excellent job by Intel. I'm very proud about that. Some other significant arrests. I'll just go down them real quick. We had a graffiti arrest. I love it. Our anti-crime, down in the Van Ness area, right? So big win. And it was a shame. It came at perfect time. And White Plains Road in Bronxdale, plainclothes cops rolling by, the guys are spraying up. wasn't legal. That's why they call it graffiti. Graffiti is illegal. Artwork is legal. So they roll up and they grab them, hands wet, the whole 9 yards. So they're placed under arrest. The next day we had a cleanup scheduled. I was looking forward to painting over that one the next day. Would have been a great, quick response, but we'll do it this weekend. We'll speak about that. We got the cleanup schedule. We got 21 spots and like another 2 mailboxes that we'll be cleaning up. It's going to be good. So we're doing good with the community. I spoke about several past community meetings about the LA fitness pattern. The guy was breaking into lockers, stealing credit cards and wallets, and wanted all over Staten Island, Queens, Bronx, several commands in the Bronx, and he's killing us. Hit us about 7 times. Bronx warrants locates him in a residence in 4-6. They execute. He jumps out a window. He injures himself, but he's under arrest. So they dropped, I want to say, 7, 8, 9, 15 arrest numbers on him. Very bad dude, so glad we removed him. No longer our problem. Spoke about another individual, domestic violence related, one was Jason, up in a Parkside house, repeatedly beating his girlfriend, robbing her. We were doing a lot of robberies and assaults up in the California area because of this individual. Bronx warrants goes out to New Jersey. They locate him out in East Orange, and they extradited him back here to New York. They dropped 7 online on him, 7 arrest numbers on him, 3 robberies, 1 criminal possession of a weapon, 1 unauthorized use, violation of order section, and grand larceny. Big win getting them off. You're relocating the dog. It's become so problematic. We reached out to Boyd's office, right? And to get her relocated. So that was a big win for that. Van Ness, we located Vision Rosario's partner who's doing those burglaries down there. He's got 62 priors. We took him off. We arrested him 2 weeks ago, and we arrested him. So that's one guy we got him. So we have Vision Rosario. That's his partner. Carly Gullick from Van Ness, wanted on burglary. We ended up arresting him. He gets out. And yesterday, he beat his girlfriend on the rock. So now he's wanted again. So we got to get him. I'm going to get to Van Ness, his photo. He's very elusive and he's a runner. So Mike Hunt's on this night. That was good. Those made gun collar. You can look at this 1 or 2 ways. Look at the outstanding work that some of the crime officers are doing and some of the officers are doing in this command. The command as a whole had 15 gun arrests year to date versus 5 last year. So that's a 200% increase. That's great. Then you can look on the other side. There's a lot of guns on the street. I tell you, these guys are aggressive, and that's what we need. Aggressive cops, not afraid to take action. Stop people. They need to be stopped. And be knowledgeable and know how to do their job, and they're doing it. We just got another gun collar at 2330 Holland. The other night, Becker is also outstanding job. Person was in Fox. You never know how that can go. In Fox, that was good. Then we'll talk about 2 incidents of concern to me. We had shots fired. We had shots fired in the Pelham houses. Working at night in the middle of Pelham houses. Shot spotter comes over. We talk about shot spotter. 3 shots. You get on the scene. No one's around. In the middle of under by where. the area, there was no ballistics. There might have been a time where we would have been like, no one got hit, no ballistics, no crime. Not today. Officers did extensive camera canvas. They located cameras which captured 3 individuals that were investigating for the shots fired. Again, we don't have any ballistics. Again, we have no victim, but we are investigating these 3 individuals. And it just shows that these guys take this very seriously, and they're digging deep. They're digging deep to stop the violence. Lastly, so we all got these department phones. My phone is specifically set for a specific type of job, so I get alerted to it. And it's a funny noise. So about 2:30 in the morning on Sunday, it makes this odd noise and wakes me up. What's this? And I see shots fired. Well, there's a shot spotter activation. Again, shot spotter is working well. Shot spotter is basically everything north of law enforcement. We got a shot spotter notification of 2,500 calls from the So the guys get on scene, they do a canvas, they locate ballistics at 2,500. Do an investigation, and it leads back to an establishment on Boston Road. The owner of that establishment came in, spoke to me on Monday. He explained to me that the incident started in his establishment. It's a licensed premise. He explained to me he immediately dispersed these individuals. They were arguing, this verbal argument, and then these individuals proceeded to go up the block and gunfire up. I believe the owner of the establishment. He's working with us. I gave him suggestions on how he can help me prevent any of this type of activity or this violence. He actually gave me some suggestions on top of that. I hope he will follow up on that. But I trust him, and I think it's going to work. That being said, we're going to have police presence outside the establishment during that, what we call the witching hour, 2, 3 o'clock, to make sure that nobody is behaving violence, coming out intoxicated, and any of that nature. So we have to prevent this. I want this community safe, and I want businesses to thrive. This isn't a one-way street. I'm not looking to hurt anyone, but I also want to protect the community that we serve. And if the business isn't playing its part, but I trust this individual. I think he's going to do the right thing, and he's going to be on top of it. Outside of that, I think we're doing well. I think we're going to continue to do well. Thank you. Now, we got a new officer tomorrow. Good luck.